8 warnings. 5 months, 1 truth. You thought it was over? Reality is just beginning. 5 months left, and 8 warnings are coming. If you want to catch more decoding and shocking predictions every week, hit that subscribe, because the next videos will be critical. If someone you know needs to see this, share it with them. 8 predictions for the rest of 2025. 1. The leak of classified secrets. What if everything we've been told was just a tiny piece of the truth? What if the real story is sitting in a hard drive, waiting to explode? In the coming months, powerful classified files will leak, not from enemies, but from within the very system that created them. Windowless rooms, laptops with passwords you can't see, even with your eyes open, and people walking away from these documents like they saw a different version of reality. Codes get cracked, doors stay shut, and truths can no longer be denied. Lionsgate and the celestial shock. Is the sky just a ceiling or a doorway? What if a real portal opens? Who enters it? Between August 1st and 2nd, during the peak of the Lionsgate portal, reports flooded in from all over the world. Spiraling lights, radiant geometric patterns, people claiming sudden emotional shifts or cosmic downloads. This wasn't just a light show. Something woke up in people. Some said they saw from above for the first time. Others heard voices in languages they didn't know, but felt familiar. A world between sleep and wakefulness opened in a blink and shut just as fast. If you want to see the rest of these strange predictions, hit like right now. 3. The dual fire incident. If 2 fires erupt on opposite sides of the world, is it just destruction or a coordinated signal? In the east, a massive explosion ripped through the silence of the night. Hours later, on the other side of the globe, flames rose again. The symmetry wasn't a coincidence. The time, the angle, the media response were too perfect. Locals reported strange prevents, insomnia, power flickers, birds changing their migration path. Some say these weren't accidents. They were warnings no one wanted to hear. The next predictions could change how we see reality forever. 4. Contact with the unknown. What if something has always been watching us? And what if it finally responds? On a cold autumn night, a bluish-green light appeared over the northern sky. It glided silently, source unknown, then vanished. Several recordings were made. None matched. Unidentifiable signals, persistent ringing in people's ears, animals freezing mid-step, as if time paused. It wasn't contact. It was a message, too vague to understand, too intense to ignore. 5. The global communication reset. What if one day, speaking becomes forbidden? New algorithms are already shaping what messages live and which ones disappear. Certain words hidden, entire sentences deleted, voices muted. Just when we thought the world was the freest it had ever been, the platforms started closing their gates. Places that once gave voice to the unheard now silence them. People are still talking, but no one's listening anymore. If this kind of prediction speaks to you, hit like, so we know you want more. 6. Collapse of old European structures. When a building is too elegant, the cracks take longer to notice. But once they show, nothing can stop the fall. One of Europe's most stable nations has whispers swirling, secret meetings, closed-door sessions, rumors of a hidden referendum, laws becoming flexible overnight, people confused, streets silent, like an old tower that's been shaking for years. And now, the cracking is audible. 7. The rise of shadow groups. What if there's a group that leaves no trace, yet every move they make changes the world? Coordinated patterns are showing up globally, messages that follow hidden rhythms, digital fingerprints with no names. These groups fly no flags, but their impact is seismic, not because of their physical presence, but because of their reach into what we thought was secure. Nobody knows how many they are, or who gives the orders, but it's clear they move in silence, and we are the ones who speak for them. 8. Emerging powers in the East. Some movements don't make noise, but the vibrations reach the entire planet. What if a quiet power shift changes the center of the world? In one major Asian country, calculated economic and military decisions are being made, shifting the global balance. No breaking news, no headline splash, but those who listen hear the gears turning. A silent wave may take the world into territory it's never known before. These were my 8 predictions for the rest of 2025. Watch the video again. There might be symbols you missed the first time. Subscribe so you don't miss the September decoding. Some of these signals might be about you. Drop your thoughts in the comments, not just answers to a question. Share your signs, dreams, fears, interpretations, or anything that aligned with this. Share this video with someone who needs to know. Rewatch it. Maybe you saw something the first time, but didn't believe it.